campus which provides you everything here. And when you are interacting with excellent officers like Santosh Babu or Sagayam, you will be prompted by their way of expression and by their way of thinking.
I would like to facilitate the event of lighting the lamp of enlightenment. Next, I would like to invite Ilanjalian sir to facilitate Sri Mogan sir. Next, our academic chairman, Mr. Ilanjalian sir, to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries, the guest of the day, the chief guest of the day, Sir Mr. Mohan IAS, the retired civil servant from Tamilnadu Cadre, our respected Durga Devi Madam, our friend Nandagopal, and all other dignitaries of Veranda Learning, and my dear friends, both who are present online and offline, I extend a very good morning to everybody. Right. Now I understand today, say for example, we are launching the online program, right? And interestingly, online program started with repeated power cuts and, right? Almost something, it looks like it's an oxymoron situation, but no problem, right? Now we have lighted the lamp, even the light goes, we'll be studying in the lamp's light. Okay, right. Okay, fine, whatever it is the case. Now, see, when I talk about this online program, somewhere I believe that COVID has given new opportunity for us. Before COVID, online program is more like, say for example, almost a kind of last resort. If we cannot reach an academy, somewhere if distance separates you, somewhere you go for this online program. But today, I believe this online program has somewhere done magic and wonders. Okay. If you ask me, okay, what exactly is the significance of this online program? What is the advantage I have in this online program or online class if you ask me? The most important one, you do not have any distinction between the first row and the last row, right? So there is nothing called as, right, tomorrow you cannot say that I am a backbencher, right? You cannot say that I am a front bencher, something like that. That distinction you do not have it, right? It gives you an opportunity where every student can reach, say for example, the faculty, right? With equal rights and equal space, right? That is one of the greatest advantage what online class has given. And number two, as I said, always I said, say for example, problems are not problems, problems are windows of opportunities. Somewhere problems or the situation will give you new opportunities, it will open up new opportunities. That's the reason always I believe that COVID has given this opportunity where even students are used to these online classes. And we have already proven that online class is not one-way communication, it is say for example two-way communication. And sometimes I have the same feedback, it means I have a feedback when people said that they were more comfortable in online classes and they requested offline classes. So almost it reached a place where somewhere, say for example, assume that they'll be present in the offline class, but still somewhere sitting at the back, still they'll be watching online classes, something like that. Somewhere people got habituated to it. Okay. And what are the other advantage of this online program if you ask me? Say for example, always we have an LMS, we have this recorded classes, of course. I wish that everybody will be there in the live class, but it gives you one opportunity where all the classes will be there. Revision becomes easier. Somewhere if you are not able to attend some classes specifically, still I have an opportunity to come back and attend, say for example, this class what I have missed it, right? LMS I will be having this recorded videos. And not only that, it also gives you an opportunity to somewhere skip what you do not want. Somewhere if you want to play it in, say for example, right, that fast forwarded mode, 1.5x, 2x, etc. Am I right? But I normally advocate that don't go for 2x mode of listening to the class because all the teachers will look like a cartoon character. Am I right? So somewhere you can avoid it. Somewhere I'm just telling you this gives you an advantage. Okay. So somewhere given all the opportunities, somewhere I feel today there is no difference or there is no much difference between the offline and online class, right? Only thing is that somewhere I have to have this power of imagination. I have to think that, okay, somewhere I am just sitting in a class and somewhere I am just reading it. Okay. Now you may wonder, what is this, right? Then what is our purpose of being here offline class? Okay. Once this meeting is over, I'll come to that. Okay. Now, whoever is watching this, say for example, this online medium of class, few things you have to ensure, right? Number one, try avoiding, say for example, watching the class in the mobile phones, because mobile phones, one way you will be, say for example, seeing the class, watching the class, but there also comes many other disturbance, number one. Number two, whatever we write in the board, whatever we discuss in mobile phones, it looks very, very small in font size, right? It means you cannot have that learning experience maximized in mobile phones. I would suggest that you go for either tablets, right? Not the edible tablets, I'm just talking about tabs, right? Apart from that, you can also go for this laptops, right? Mobile phones, you can avoid it. And number two, students who are separated by distance but connected by technology. At best, what you can do, somewhere try to isolate. For example, assume that if the class is happening for 3 hours, 4 hours, this 4 hours, try to isolate yourself from the outside world, right? Somewhere believe that, okay, you are sitting in a virtual classroom, right? Assume that, say for example, the doors are closed, you are sitting in a room, right? You sit in a table, you sit in a chair, and somewhere between you, right? Say for example, within you, you have to create an opportunity, you have to create an environment that you are there in the classroom itself. Once somewhere, if you can do that, once all your personal work, 3 to 4 hours, if somewhere I can keep it aside, assuming that I am there in the classroom itself, right, if you can do that, right, somewhere you will feel that there is no much difference between online and offline classes, right. You can somewhere maximize the opportunity what exactly it is given. Okay, but still, since my offline students are also here, let me tell you, there is no replacement of offline classes. Okay, at least this word should be somewhere, say for example, almost a word of motivation. There is no replacement. Okay, you cannot replace offline class altogether by online class, but every system has its own advantage and disadvantage. And say for example, very recently when this new edutech company started, we have come across students who have completely done their course in offline, online mode, right? Completely they have done in online mode. And what is still interesting in the sense, some of the students I met, neither they have been to formal colleges. Somewhere, say for example, they have enrolled in open universities, right? And even the mode of, say for example, education, they got it through online, but still they were able to make it, right? See, that all effort, if that is going to happen, somewhere I understand that the very mere dedication from my side should be there, right? Somewhere you should motivate yourself to sit in front of, say for example, this system at least for 3 to 4 hours. And of course, we'll see that whatever the facility offline students get, similar facilities you will also get. Similar facilities. I cannot say all, but similar facilities. So somewhere from our side, we'll try to bridge the gap between offline and online. So somewhere I wish you all the best for your preparation. Keep yourself motivated. And I always believe that motivation is the one which will sustain you in this race, right? Every day, at least when you wake up, plan that at least for today I am going to get motivated. Every day morning you say that, okay, today is going to my day. Somewhere you get motivated, right? The day once the motivation starts losing, it means slowly, steadily we'll be running out of this race. Okay. So motivation is the only key, or motivation is the only way how exactly I can keep myself still running this race, right?
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Next, I would like to invite our Program Director, Durga Devi ma'am, to add a few words about the IAS preparation.
It's nice to see both the online students and the offline students here present together for the launch. We will welcome the new students through online. At the same time, as a person who had been working on the entire program and the curriculum part of it, I take it as a responsibility to explain what we are going to do to both the online students as well as offline students. This might take some time for the online students. If you want to stretch yourself a bit, please do it. Let us sit together and take a note of what we are and what we are going to do from through the online methodologies, as well as how we are going to be learning the entire syllabus for our UPSC exam. With that in mind, if we look at the program structure, there would be continuous lectures in a week for 4 days. Let us say Monday to Thursday there would be lectures on a particular subject. Let's say we are going to take geography as a subject. The lecture might go on for 4 days for 4 hours, which means 16 hours, morning 9 to 1, there would be lectures. Okay? That is, we are listening to eminent subject matter experts, eminent speakers talk about a particular topic from the subject, and they will also, during their lecture, they will also be adding from the UPSC angle what is required for our preparation. That point will be added. They will stand before you to clarify your doubts on that particular subject or topics. Not that all our doubts can be clarified in that 16 hours. Following the lectures in the afternoon sessions, there would be a group discussion on whatever topic we had learned. See, the main reason behind such group discussion is, one is we are listening to the lectures. That is adding value. Our listening span is also limited. A person can listen continuously for 25 minutes maximum. So there might be a gap in our listening. How are we going to manage that? That is how the group discussions are going to help you. My listening span might be different from yours. Whatever I had listened as a student, if I am also participating, my listening might help you. When I share the knowledge during the group discussions, it will help you to understand what it is. So that's the main reason for group discussion. Also to get your doubts clarified, again from the UPSC angle, how to answer a question, all these would be in the presence of a guided approach, that is a coach will be present, both for the online students as well as for the offline students. Guides and the coaches will be present. Thirdly, just listening and sharing knowledge and reading is not going to be enough for UPSC preparation. There is a need for testing also. Normally we take mock tests when we are preparing. We do take mock tests. We might take 2 or 3 mock tests in a week and we'll say that, okay, I have done well. Is that enough? No. Mock test scoring marks in a mock test would mean that yes, as a student I am in the right track. But I have to be prepared. As a student appearing for an UPSC exam, we should be prepared to take up the prelims exam, clear it, and then go to the mains, then cross the next level. That is where the success is going to happen. So a continuous daily testing will happen for both the online students as well as offline students, which will be also supported by clear evaluation. Let us say we are going to have a test in polity. The lecture happened on Monday. Tuesday, there might be a small 25 marks, the 25 questions, that's all. Mostly MCQs. There might be 1 or 2 descriptive questions, that's all. This would be the testing pattern on a daily basis. The topics will not be from anywhere and everywhere. It will be from the previous day's lecture from the UPSC angle, that's all. Okay, this will be tested the next day. If it is a Monday lecture, Tuesday we'll be taking the test, for which the grading will be given, evaluation will be. This is just an evaluation for us to know where we are standing. What are the small errors we are making, how we can correct it. And immediate evaluation and correction will help us to sharpen our preparation. That's the reason. Okay. All these might sound like, oh my God, so many tests and all. Yes, We need to be in continuous touch with the pen and paper. The mind should work, our brain should work in synchronization with our eyes and hands while writing a test so that we don't miss out the smallest element. There might be classes also to understand the type of questions that would be asked in UPSC. These classes will explain to you how to analyze a question and how to answer it appropriately, how to read the question effectively. So all these are going to help you to focus better with a guided approach. The guides will surely help you in finding out where your strengths are, also where the areas where you have to improve. So with all these, I am very sure 75% good listening, good interaction, daily testing, daily analysis, all these will complete about 75% of your preparation. Added to that is the rest is our own effort, our preparation also, our studies and preparation. Surely you'll be able to cross the examination successfully. Also, all work and no play is not our strategy. So there would be interventions. A small intervention could be an internship program which will be conducted for both online and offline students. The facility is available. Internship will be like a testing also. The outcome of this internship, those who participate in this internship program will go through 3 levels of testing, after which there might be an one-to-one interview also. Based on the selection process, aspirants will be deployed to spend a day's time with an IAS officer or any administrative officer. IAS, IPS, IFS, according to the schedules that we have, according to their availability. One day's time we'll get to be spent with the IAS officer. We'll be seated with the person, the administrator. We can observe how the work is happening, how they are solving the problems, how they are handling the issues. All these would be a first-hand information than more of our imagination or a storytelling. That is one motivation that we all can look out for, to be with the administrative officer during our preparation days. This will be an added advantage. Last but not the least, if we take hard work on one side and success on the other side, there is a big maze. It is like playing a maze game. We take our hard work, through the maze we have to reach the success. Each of us, we can plan our own strategy based on the guidance, but let us not follow the route of success of another person. Might be it has worked for them. We might end up in hitting a wall. Again and again, if you are going to try the same route, we'll be hitting the wall only in the maze and we'll not be able to see the success. I request you all to have a bird's eye view about the entire curriculum so that you are able, through your hard works, you can reach your success, and in this process you can develop your own way to your success. Okay? Wishing you all the best. Looking forward to meeting you through online as well. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Durga ma'am. Next, I would like to invite our Chief Guest, Mohan sir, for launch for online program and Chief Guest address.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The respected dignitaries on the dais. So I feel stumbling when I speak, when I look at people who are elite, erudite and intelligent, brilliant faces here. It's something great. It's a great opportunity. I should thank first of all Mr. Nandagopal who brought me here. It's all his initiative which brought me here. And I'm seeing people like Dr. Santosh Babu's face. I saw Mr. Sagayam. All those faces which give an initiative for the people to grow. So first of all, I would like to launch the program. Then I will speak something about my experiences, and that might help you to some extent, the way how you have. First, basically I would like to congratulate the program director for identifying the brilliant faces here. So, and superior faculty members, I could see, a doctor, a dental doctor, and MBBS doctor is also the general physician. Apart from that, a teaching faculty who was a lecturer in some college, I was told so, and a housewife who has left her kid in the home and who has come here with a great expectation and aspirations to become a civil servant, to serve the society and also elevate the status of our family. So that way I am very happy to be here to launch the online and offline program of Veranda IAS. This is my privilege to launch the program. So I wish the program a great success, basically. So then coming to other aspects, I was talking with Mr. Nandagopal while traveling in the car. He has done ME in Anna University and he is a doctorate holder. I was really wondering, because I have been staying in Taisha only for the past 1 month. First day when I came out for a walk, we met. He said, "Sir, I am a doctorate." I couldn't believe my eyes. Such a simple man holding a doctorate from Anna University is so simple. And I was really amazed to learn that he is spending full time for helping others. That's what I told him. Though he is doing other businesses somewhere else, here he is spending full time for helping others. That way he is also coming here to help all of us for the prosperity of the aspirants. So basically I could see a good ambience and the good beginning, good startup in this environment. Much more than that, the brilliant faces who have come with a greater positive thinking. That's what Mr. Nandagopal was telling. Dr. Abdul Kalam was his lecturer. Yes, he had the privilege of attending his classes. He was telling while traveling in the car, Dr. Abdul Kalam had told in the classroom that two students were traveling in a vehicle and there was a big building while traveling. And one student felt, okay, one day or other after my course is over, I should come and work. Am I right? I should come and work in this building. Another person was thinking all this happening in their mind. I should own a building like this. That is the second person. And I should give employment to many. So that's what you are all expected to do. So you think big, dream big, as Dr. Abdul Kalam said. You will definitely achieve your goal. As your program director madam said, you can definitely achieve your goal provided you constantly work. And I know people who work for 16 hours a day, diligent, constant thinking. And my own son-in-law is 2011 batch IPS officer. He is in Kerala cadre. He told me, he graduated from SSN College Engineering. After that he joined L&T. He was with the L&T group for some time, 1 or 2 years. Then he had the aspiration to take up the civil services. So he resigned the job. L&T is a good job, basically. And he resigned the job. And he had no guidance like this institution. And he studied only in the government training institution. And he said, "Uncle, I stayed in this hostel, in their hostel. and he told me that he used to study at least 16 to 18 hours a day. And after writing the last examination, I think he had fainted physically. Like that, in the sense, what I come to say is, when your goal is to achieve a goal, IAS or All India services, then you need not have any distraction. You will not have. So this is a campus which provides you everything here. And when you are interacting with excellent officers like Santosh Babu or Sagayam or any other officers in service, you will be prompted by their way of expression and by their way of thinking. So while you are thinking itself, your thinking will change and you will definitely achieve the goal, pinnacle of your life. I am confident. And whenever you need any kind of a suggestion from me, I will pass it to Madam. It's really a pleasure to be here to see all young faces with greater planning, expectations and dreams sitting here to achieve the results. I was talking with Mr. Nandagopal, he was telling, our people are able to clear prelims, and only when the question comes, the mains, so you have to work hard. That's what Dr. Nandagopal was telling. I'm not talking about Veranda IAS, I'm in general. So in Tamilnadu, he was telling. So our focus on main examination has to improve. Perhaps our institution, Veranda IAS, will also focus on improving the preparations for the main examination so that the next level will be very easy. And government is also giving some support while going for preparation, Viva, that is interviews. So with that also, one should be able to succeed in all their expectations and come out with colorful flights. So wish you all the best. Thanks to Program Director, thanks to Mr. Nandagopal, thanks to Mr. Chelian. So I not mentioned anything about Chelian. And I was really amazed to see Mr. Chelian here. Yesterday we were talking about him. So he is an expert in geography. And I felt very bad because I was not a student to attend his classes. So it's too old. I've become too old to attend. But still, whenever he takes up classes, I will come and attend one day his classes. That will be a very great opportunity to participate. So with that, I wish you all the best. All of you will come out with success and flying colors. And be positive, be hopeful. And you have come to a place where the program director is proactive and she is taking initiative very systematically, and you follow the system and you will obviously achieve. When you follow the system properly, you have to achieve. You will get the results. And all online and offline students, maybe numbering around 100 or so, something like that. So all the students will definitely get success on seeing your faces, and I could see all of you will get into IAS. I wish you all success. Thank you. Thank you so much. A campus which provides you everything here, and when you are interacting with excellent officers like Santosh Babu or Sagayam, you will be prompted by their way of expression and by their way of thinking.
Veranda IAS, where your dream becomes reality.